Hey guys, I'm Tyler, and today we got something super exciting. This is my first truck camper shell. As some of you may know, I used to have a soft topper, but I'm switching to this. Let's go over why I got it, where I got it from, and what I like about it. So the main reason I got this truck shell is because I realized now I've had this truck for almost a year, and I never actually haul anything or do anything with the truck where the shell's an inhibitor. That was my main reason for getting the soft toppers. I was worried I was gonna have to haul something, maybe like a couch, a bike, something where the shell would become a problem. That hasn't happened, and so at this point, I'm ready for a hard shell, I feel like. And the other thing is, the soft topper it did everything I needed it to, but it wasn't quite as simple and reliable and straightforward as a hard shell. A hard shell, you just pop the back open, you can lock the back, you've got these sliding windows which are nice for visibility, and it's a hard surface. It's not the soft one that could just, I don't know. Even though security isn't a big issue for me, I don't haul a lot of valuable stuff and I'm not in a lot of sketchy areas, the hard shell just works. This is as simple as it gets for covering the back of the bed at the height of the cab. And ultimately that's what I found myself wanting, was just something simple, straightforward, super reliable. The soft topper is great, but this is just a notch better in terms of simplicity. Now, I browsed the used market on these a fair amount, my used market being Boise, which actually doesn't have as many Tundra shells as you would think it would just lying around. I've been looking at it, monitoring it for about a year, and there are times when there's only 0 or 1 shells, be that a contractor's cap, a shell like this, what have you, that are made for the first gen Tundras, and there's not any that cross over. So it's a small market for these. These are kind of rare, and that's part of why I went with the soft toppers. I didn't feel like waiting around on the used market. The specific reason I got this one is, well, it's close enough to the right color that it's not, a terrible match. If you look at the rest of the truck, it matches, yeah, fine enough. But also, what was super important to me about this one is we got roof rails. One of the things with the soft topper is, sure, you get the coverage, but it's not a sturdy frame. So when I was looking at what if I ever want to put something on top, be that a stand-up paddleboard, a kayak, a rooftop tent, like whatever I want to stuff up here, having these roof rails on the camper, that just makes it so much easier. If you still have a soft topper, you're looking at a bed rack, or just not having the ability to toss stuff on top. So that was a big deal for me. And then another reason why I did end up actually buying this one is because everything on it works. Truck shells are this weird thing where they're very expensive, and the used market for them is very difficult to navigate. If you get a $300 camper that has like a busted rear window or locks that don't work, it's not the same value as a $600 or a $700 camper where everything on it works. Replacement parts and the labor involved to kind of upgrade and fix these can be prohibitively expensive from buying a dilapidated camper and trying to fix it up. So finding one where everything at least just works on it, nothing's broken, all the glass is here, that's a really important part of buying these. And this one, everything works. The only thing that works a little funny is this to open that way, but the other way is a way longer throw. I feel like that's not normal. And then previous owner says the lock works. I think it needs a little love. I'm not convinced that this thing's gonna lock. But everything on the camper does work. All the windows fold open, slide open. It's got a third brake light ready for wiring on it if I want to do that. And it's got the roof rails. That's the weird part about buying these used, whereas a new one on this could be like $2,000. You just got to get one where everything already works on it. Otherwise, pieces of replacement and the labor to do that can be more expensive than just getting a $600, $700 one, like I did here. This one I think was in the 500s. We negotiated down from whatever it was listed at. And the only reason this one was for sale is because the dude was putting in a slide-in, like a pop-up camper in his bed. Like most people sell these with the truck. That's where I see them most. I don't see them for sale just by themselves. They're really hard to get your hands on at this point. The gas struts work good. They have 2 little places where they'll stick open. They hold it all the way open, so those don't need immediate replacing. Let's get to the inside here. So the inside of it is carpeted, and you'll notice those roof rails have little knobs right there to tighten them down. So I should have a place to hang my Christmas lights. Got big windows for visibility here. That sliding rear window in the back. And then this one, the tie downs for it are actually pretty nice. And then obviously you have more room than the soft topper, because the soft topper would have stuck out in here, but now instead I actually have that pushing back into the window there. So yeah, carpeted. It needs a little love and a little cleaning. I think there's definitely some dust and dirt left over. I think it got a lot of use out of it, but it's totally works. This is a good little camper setup. A little view on the inside here. Got that handle that comes out. The light's a little busted. I don't know where the switch for it is. Oh, it's dead. This isn't something, I have my own Christmas lights. I'm not really gonna use that. Carpeted ceiling, windows. Do the windows slide? Yep. So the windows slide, so you can run just the screen right there. Slide nice and good. I know a lot of people want the contractor windows, and those would be nice, but I'll settle for these. Yep. Action on that's actually surprisingly smooth. Perfect. And last but not least, oh, no way. I did not. That's a total surprise. That's actually way cooler. Oh my goodness. I didn't know it did that. And then, interesting. Oh, that is so, I'm not gonna lie, that is way cooler to do it that way. No freaking way. That's cool. Honestly, I didn't realize you could have a window panel that pops down like that. Now, if only, frick. See, if I had a double cab Tundra, you'd be able to roll down the entire rear window. And then you'd be able to, that would be so cool. You'd be able to slide both rear windows all the way down. So yeah, that's it. You can see I got my little build out here. Little platform for storage. It all fits, it all works. This is hopefully gonna be a nice little camper. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like it better than the soft topper. And like I said before, this whole shell thing, in terms of my use case for this truck, which is mostly just light camping, very light off-road, just minimal four-wheel drive usage, this fits. This is great for just straightforward, simple, minimalist camping. There's a lot heavier setups, you know, slide-in campers, go-fast campers, pop-up campers, trailers. This is just light. I can still drive it like a normal truck, but on the weekends, there's enough to work with here that I can haul all my stuff. I could sleep out of here. I could live out of here for a couple days at a time. That's what I like. Definitely going to be modifying some things, maybe building it out a little bit. You know, the common thing is the Reflectix in the side panels. We're going to look into that. We're going to look into adding a little bit more wood, shelving, storage in the truck bed, something that's light and easy to work with. But that's what I'm looking at right now. We're just excited to test it out. We're going to see how weatherproof it is, waterproof. I know it's not going to be perfect. I think it's going to be similar to the soft topper. I know there's going to be some leaks, especially by the window, but we'll deal with that. We'll see how it works. A few last orders of business. My soft topper will be for sale if you want that. DM me on Instagram, 208 Tyler. And then stay tuned. We're going to put the Christmas lights in. We're going to look at trying to get a camping trip set up out of this pretty quick. But thanks for watching the videos, guys. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and stick around for my next video. See you then.